Hi friends, it's Bernadine. Today, coming at you from my little corner of West Texas, from my channel, How the Hook Turns. And my hooks have been turning, my yarn has been a spinning. Well, I don't spin yarn, but it's been a twirling on my hook. But today we're going to change things up a bit. Today we're going to do a little sock knitting. So my needles will be a clicking instead of my hook a turning. So this is what we're working on. This is sock number 1 that I've completed already. And I'm working on, no, don't you get that, you little stinker. My cat was trying to don't let your little friends chew on the ends of your knitting needles because you won't be able to use them. And my cat, Pido, here with me, would love to chew up my knitting needles. Can't have that. So I gotta watch her. So this is the sock we're working on. This is the mate to the one I just showed you that's completed. And on this one, it's from cuff down. It's what's called cuff down pattern. And it's really not a pattern, just in my head a pattern, because I already know the anatomy of a sock and I can just make a sock. This is called just a vanilla sock. It's nothing fancy. There's no pattern. It's just all knit. So it's straight knit all the way through. The only pattern in my mind is my cuff. I know how to do that. My leg coming down to the heel. I know how to do that. The heel, and then the turning of the heel. And once you turn the heel, you have a gusset, and you come down and do your gusset. This would be the gusset connected to the heel. You get that done, and then this will be your foot. And you go from the gusset and the foot, you work the foot down to the toe, and then you make your toe and you're all done. Well, this isn't a tutorial. I'm just telling you where I'm at on this sock. So where I am at on this sock is I am on the foot portion, and I'm like coming to the end of it. There's nothing special to do. You just knit until you get to the toe, and then you start your decreases. So I thought today, I'm going to turn this down where you can see my sock knitting. I'm going to turn this down. I thought today we would just do a little knitting instead of a little crocheting. So here's my yarn. This was a hank, which I balled up with a ball winder and with a swift, a yarn swift, and then you put the yarn, connect to the ball winder, and then you just ball it up. So today, folks, today's Tuesday, September the 5th, I think. September the 5th? I don't know if that's correct or not, but I think so. And so you can do socks all different kind of ways. You can loom knit. I don't know how to loom knit, really. I never touched one of those things. I just know the regular old way of making a sock. Tiny little needles and tiny yarn. I love all yarn. Tiny yarn, medium yarn, bulky yarn. Made out of all kinds of different stuff. I just don't really like that moisture wicking yarn that I'm making that blanket with, but I have just been lotioning up my hands and my fingers, and that dry skin on the end of those 3 fingers resolved, which I'm so thankful for. So that's 1/4 of my foot here around, and to me, it's just knitting is, let me scoot up a little. Let me get adjusted here, people. Okay, now, I hope you can see this. So I just thought we would do a little AMSR knitting. Kind of what it is to me, anyway. I just recently found out what AMSR means. They're always coming up with stuff I never heard of. So anyway, this is Tuesday. Coming at you from my little corner of this room in West Texas. High today is supposed to be 94, which is pretty cool for us. No rain in sight, just sunny outside. So I don't know what I'm doing with these socks. These are going to be my socks, because I just love the color. This yarn I got from Hobbii. Fingering weight is what this is. And I still have a lot of fingering weight yarn. I have enough yarn in there in my stash to knit. I'm gonna guess maybe a dozen socks, and the long socks too, not short socks. But like I said, after I had that knee surgery and on recovery, I discovered I was watching YouTube, got nothing else really to do. And I started watching some of those crochet channels. And I said, wait a minute, I think I remember how to crochet. Maybe I should investigate that. And I started watching Llama Mama Kayla and really got interested in the art, the craft. And then I started watching other people. I found Bag O Day's channel. And it was in the wintertime when I was recovering from this second replacement of my knee. This past winter. And I saw some of her hats, and I told my husband, I said, well, next time we go to Lubbock, I'm going to somehow hobble into Hobby Lobby with my walker. And I did. And went back to their Notion section and picked up a set of crochet hooks. Yarnology, I think it was. Came home, watched Bag O Day and some of her tutorials, and I made me a couple of hats. Then I saw Llama Mama with her Divine hat on, her pink one, in October. I'd watched her in October. Is that Breast Cancer Awareness Month? I think so. I was watching previous videos of hers, and I went back and I saw that one, and she had this hat on it. She told me it was the Divine hat, and there was a tutorial for it over on Fiber Spider's channel. Well, I went over there to Fiber Spider's channel, and I made me a Divine hat, and I liked it so well, I made me another Divine hat. And that was my takeoff to getting back with crochet from years gone by. So I decided, well, okay, let's put something new on my channel. Let's do a little sock knitting. It's not all crochet, folks. It's just yarn art. Hold on a second. Let me get a drink of water. Okay, now I can talk again. So, anyway, what's everybody doing out there? I know there's got to be some knitters watching my videos. If there's any sock knitters, hit me up and let me know where your channel is, and I'll go watch it and see what you're doing. Now, this is fun, just like crochet. It's just a little more repetitive. Now, you can zone out doing this, because I do. I have, and I will be. I can't zone out, though, because I'm recording, but I could get zoned out on this. And this is so little. Folks, you can pack this stuff up and stick it in your purse, and while you're in a waiting room or something, you can pull this out, and you would be surprised the conversations that you can strike up when you pull something like this out with these tiny little needles. Everybody wants to know, what are you doing over there? That's a good way to break the ice and start talking to people. I'm rather shy, so if I can break the ice with this and strike up a conversation, that's a good thing. Yeah, I'm a rather shy person, really. So, if I stayed with this, I could have the sock finished by tomorrow afternoon, but I probably am not. I'm just gonna knit a little while we're doing this video. I keep my stuff right in here. If the mood strikes me, well, tarnation, I'll just pull it out and do a little knitting. I have a lot of knitting needles. I have a lot of knitting needles in packages I haven't even opened because I lose these little needles many a time. My cats have chewed on the ends if I dropped them before I could pick them up and ruined it. You don't want teeth mark on the end of these little sharp needles. You can't use them. They will not slip in and out. They'll tear your yarn up. Tear it up. So, my cats are both in here this afternoon. My husband's in there. You might be able to hear that TV. He's watching TV this afternoon. I've just been in here working on that red blanket, crocheting. I told a fib in my recent video that I had started decreasing on that blanket. I found another skein of that red yarn that wasn't in the plastic bag, so I went back and ripped out where I started decreasing and just took off with it again. Giving some more length and width to it. But now I have officially started decreasing it. And like I said, that's my husband's blanket. When I get finished with that blanket, I think the next project is going to be that sweater. It's not really a sweater. It's just like a throw over, short sleeve, a bulky, holey type sweater that you can just throw on like over your shirts and stuff. Like if you're in the house or you're going to go to church and you need something light. It's not anything for real warmth. It's just like a little accessory. Throw over. Oops, look at that. See, now I got a piece of fuzz right there on that yarn. So I'm probably going to start that project with that lilac. What was it? Mauve lilac? Or I don't know the name of that yarn now. I showcased it on one of my videos, but I think that's the pattern I'm going to start next. I love wearables. Blankets are great, and shawls I don't consider a wearable. It's just like a thrower. A wearable to me is like a sweater or that's sweater. Don't know what else it could be. Sure wouldn't be breeches. I'm not going to be knitting no breeches, no. No, I've seen patterns for those, but no, I'm not going there. No, it won't be for me. I was going to tell y'all something else. What was I going to tell y'all? It's been a slow day around here. I'm going to fix my husband a big old thick New York strip steak for dinner. Yeah. I'm going to sear it. He likes his rare. I like medium rare, but not the way he likes his. He likes his really rare. So that is what I will be making for his dinner tonight. And myself, I think think what I'm gonna do, look at that, I just dropped a stitch. Okay, well, let me pick it up. Let me get a tiny, tiny needle here. 1 second. See, you gotta have little bitty crochet hooks around, so when you drop a stitch, you can pick it up. Where is a tiny one? Tiny, tiny, tiny. All right, here we go. So, anyway, so I'm gonna fix myself a salad. Sorry, it's hard to talk and pick this stitch up. Okay. I'm gonna fix myself grill me a beef patty and fix myself a salad. Yeah, see folks, that's what I'm telling you. If you drop a stitch, it's not real easy to pick that up. I mean, you can do it, but there we go. There we go, we picked it up. I'm gonna fix myself a grilled hamburger patty and make a salad and chop it up in that, and that's gonna be my dinner. I've been trying to stay away from anything real fattening, and I like a steak, but not like he does. What I like is a big, nice, juicy ribeye. Now, if you set one of those in front of me, not in me, in front of me, I could go to town with that. But I'm having a salad, he's having a steak for dinner. It's just the two of us. Okay. I should have set that crochet hook out before I even started this video because, you know, stitches do get dropped. I'm going to set this right here so I have it. I mean, it's a fact. You can drop you a stitch in a heartbeat. Okay, let's see. Let me get on this other side. So, please consider hitting the subscribe button. I really would appreciate it. Give me a like. Hit the thumbs up button if you would. I want to thank all my subscribers. I've got some recent subscribers. Actually, all of you guys are new because I'm new. So if you've subscribed to me, I know about it. I watch it, and I know I've got some subscribers, and I want to thank you. I love all of y'all. I thank you for watching. I hope you come back. If you like the sock knitting content, gee, we can knit socks if y'all want to. We can do both. I like both of them. I would be hard-pressed to tell you which one I like the best. So I just thought this would be just a little different today. Yeah. Tomorrow is our weekly trip to Lubbock. My husband has that balance appointment with the therapy department there in Lubbock. I think it's in the afternoon. I'll have to check. I don't know exactly what time. My water. Gotta have my water. Yeah. So, I would like to go to that Hobby Lobby over there. This is the week for the 30% off sale. And I was looking forward to that. But to be honest, I have so many projects to do now. I really don't need to buy any yarn right now. I wouldn't be getting on it right away. So I may just wait for a couple of weeks and hit the next one. I want to make, I have the yarn to make a couple of crochet hook holders. I've seen some real cute patterns on YouTube. I want to do that. I want to start that chunky sweater I was just telling you all about. I have some other yarns and some other things in the works. So oh no, I have so much stuff. I do have a lot of yarn, but it's not all crochet related. A lot of it, like I said, well, I could knit socks for I don't know how long and never get tired of it, and I got plenty of yarn to do that. Okay, folks. Okay, well, this was just a short video. I just wanted to come on and say hi. And I wanted to thank everybody that subscribed. And I really am glad you found my little old channel here. And leave me some comments on what you're making and working on. If you have a channel, let me know. Let me come. Especially, I want to see some sock knitting channels. If you have anybody watching out there has any, just let me know. Let me go watch it. So, folks, let me put this back up here. I guess that's all from here. That's all from here today, and tomorrow's a new day. And I hope everyone has a good evening. And it's a wrap from here, and I'll catch you next time. Bye, friends.